Today we're going to discuss about the business model canvas for Parle-G. So overview and content, value proposition and customer segments. Value creation includes partners, activities, resources. Value delivery and financials or the contents we're going to discuss. So coming to overview and context, overview will explain the Parle-G's the pathway, brand and market snapshot. So Parle-G is a famous brand. It has many market values. This table lists out the percentage and customers' expectation of the Parle-G. So background, coming to the background of Parle-G, Parle-G has the famous brand and it can reach the customers easily. So what is BMC? BMC basis. So BMC is the 9 block value logic. This business model is the 9 block framework, which includes a Parle-G focus contest and visual overview. Then coming to the zone map, 3 zones are there. Zone 1, value creation, value delivery and value capture. So Parle-G at a glance, snapshot metrics and competitive positions. So Parle-G has many competitors that can compete with the low price brand and comparative with the bar chart. It will compete with the competitor A and competitor B. So differentiators, challenges and channel focus. So core advantages include aggressive pricing and unmatched reach and heritage brand equity. So strategic headwinds involves the customization and health driven preference. So rising the competitors and focus on the value of the pack will increase the Parle-G branding and reaching the customers easily. So coming to the next point, 9 building blocks. So visual layout and key description. Visual layout displayed a label business model using the concise one-page description on each block and visually represent the activities, channels, customers and the rewinds. So navigation and interconnectedness. So these use colors or numbering to signal the upcoming deep dive sections. So while briefly explaining how all 9 blocks interconnected to the drive scale, operational efficiency and sustainable long-term profitability.
So let me
Let
take
me take
over
over
here.
here.
The
The
value
value
proposition
proposition
and
and
customer
customer
segmentation.
segmentation.
So
So
myself
myself
Goklavashni,
Goklavashni
and I'm
and
working
I'm
as an
working as an
assistant
assistant
professor
professor in the
in the
Department
Department
of
of Technology
Technology
in SNS
in
College
SNS
of
College of
Technology.
Technology.
So,
So
core value and
core value and
proportion
proportion
deliveries
deliveries
on
on
affordable filling
affordable filling
biscuits that
biscuits
provides a
that
quick
provides a quick
energy to
energy
a
to a
broad mass
broad
market
mass market
audience. So
audience.
that is the
So that is the
phenomenon
phenomenon or
outcome of
outcome
the
of the
Parle-G.
Parle-G.
And
And
also it
also it
maintains
maintains
a
a
low price
low price
strategy to
strategy to
stay
stay
accessible to
accessible to
price
price
sensitive to customers nationwide, and ensures the consistent flavor and quality, where distributing widely across urban and rural channels. So this is the method and action. So it answers the question how. And lastly, why. So the mission or idea of the uh, Parle-G is to uphold brand value of the reliability, accessibility, and deep Indian heritage in every consumer's. Uh, that is the main touch point. And it also aims to be the trusted go-to biscuit that families can rely on for a value and comfort, which seeks to combine emotional warmth with the practical nourishment, serving as a unifying everyday stoppables. So, coming to the customer segment overview, the household and individual consumers, that is low to middle class income household, seeking the affordable value snacks, and also the children and student preferring low cost energy boosting biscuit for daily consumption, where they will be using this as their tiffin breakfast and quick hunger relief across the various villages. And also trade and institutional buyers, they will be selling in tea stalls, small eateries, canteens, and also pairing the biscuit with beverages, especially they will be pairing with tea, rural, semi-rural, urban retailers, schools, offices, even in schools and offices, they will be giving us a snacks to students as it is very cost affordable. So next one is the value proportion segment, that is fit over for Parle-G. So here is a value proportion mapping across crore customer segments, that is average value of 500 and the YOY growth of 10%. And here on the right side is the bar chart, that is segment resonance, that is rural versus urban and evolving consumer dynamics. Average value of 500, YOY growth of 10%.
So, what is the difference of
So, what is the difference of differentiation and competitors? So, Parle-G strengthens versus the rival brand. So, low price point, iconic brand heritage, unparalleled distribution in rural and urban market, high trust with Kirana stores, and storage recalls as
and the
classic
portfolio
Gluco
limit
biscuit.
versus competitor
And limit
offerings,
versus
that is narrow
competitor
product range with
offerings,
single
that is
flagship
narrow product
SKU
range with
favors
single flagship
premium or
SKU favors
innovative
premium
variants,
or
less
in
flexibility to
innovative
match
variants, less
evaluation taste
flexibility to
compared
match
with the
evaluation taste compared with the
diversified segmented portfolio
diversified
from larger
segmented portfolio
competitors.
from larger competitors.
So next one is the value
So next one is the
creation
value creation
partners, activities,
partners,
resources.
activities,
So from here,
resources.
Rashri
So
will
from
take
here,
over.
Rashri will take over.
Ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello everyone, myself Rajastri from Department of Technology. Today I am going to tell about key partners overview. The company works closely with suppliers who provide raw materials like wheat flour, sugar, and edible oil. It also partners with contract manufacturers and packaging units to maintain large scale production. On the distribution side, Parle depends on wholesalers, retailers, and logistics partners to make sure its product reach even the smallest shop across the country. Ma'am, next time, ma'am. Key activities in value creation. Parle
The key activities of the Parle-G mainly focus on production distribution. The company manufactures popular products like Parle-G biscuits and other snacks with strict quality control. Along with production, Parle-G invests in marketing, advertising, and maintaining strong relationships with the retailers. Efficient distribution is also a major activity, ensuring products are available everywhere from cities to rural areas. Next slide, ma'am. Key resources. Parle's success is supported by strong resources. It has large manufacturing plants and wider distribution network across India. At the same time, its biggest strength are its brand value, customer trust, and experienced workforce. Product like Parle have built an emotional connection with the customers, which gives the company a strong competitive advantage.
So from here, Raksha, can you take over? Raksha?
Ma'am, I'm going to take about the
Okay,
internal.
Shamika, take over. Okay.
So this slide explains how the company creates value internally. So the company focuses on low cost mass production. It uses efficient process and economies of scale. Value is created from raw materials to production to distribution and consumers. So risk like raw material price changes and supply issues are monitored. So overall goal is to maintain affordability and market competitiveness. So at last, the company creates value by balancing cost, efficiency, and strong supply chain management. Next slide. Ma'am. So customer relationships. Channels and overview and evolution. So this slide explains how products reach customers. So first traditional challenge, it starts with stores, small shops and local markets, expands to supermarkets and hypermarkets, targets both urban and semi-urban areas. So modern and digital channels shows that supplies to schools, office and bulk buyers uses online platforms and e-commerce. So the company uses both traditional and modern channels to reach more customers effectively. Excellent. Customer relationships. This shows how the company builds relationship with the customers. It focuses on mass customers and brand loyalty, uses emotional connection through ads and storytelling, offers discounts and schemes to retailers, use social media and digital marketing to connect with young customers, uses emotional connection through ads and storytelling, ensures availability everywhere, shops, supermarkets, and online.
I'm going to talk about
Thank
the
you,
revenue
Shamika.
stream.
Raksha, can you continue this?
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the revenue streams. Revenue structures and overview. The core revenue comes from the packet sizes, supplemented to families as well as value pack. And then the next one is the revenue that is coming from volume driven low margins, that is reducing the packet size irrespective of the number of biscuits present inside it, that is the net quantity. So next one is the revenue by sales channel. The chart highlights the traditional trade as the primary revenue source, with modern retail and other channels contributing to smaller yet strategical, important, and growing portions of overall sales. So the next one is cost structure. So the major cost includes raw materials such as flour, sugar, and edible oil that is used to make the base of the biscuits. And the next one is the cost mix and allocation. So the structure is that it blends fixed plant operation with variable per pack production and distribution, plus logistics, marketing, and trade promotion layouts across India's multi-tier distribution network. So next one is the illustrative cost. So raw material dominate overall spend, followed by packaging and logistics, labor, energy, and marketing, plus trade promotion together account for smaller yet strategical critical share. So the last one is strategic opportunities, integrated mass market success engine, and pressure and future strategic directions. So there are 9 blocks to integrate, deliver ultra affordable biscuits at scale, enabled by efficient operations, deep distribution, and trusted brand. So the Parle-G has become a dominance in the overall market by giving its strategy as an ultra affordable biscuits. So the next one is pressure and future strategic directions. So in future they have many concerns like rising health consciousness, premiumization, and intensified competition threatening shares, responsible to include healthier variant. So, along with rural penetration to export, rural penetration and exporting growth to export and preserving legacy while modernizing the brand. Thank you.
So thank you for your valuable insights. We shall meet in our next video. Thank you.